I did want a fruit basket.
Yes.
I did, and it should have had Anjou pears and a nice Prosecco and gourmet chocolates and spa stuff.
So pick up the phone and tell her.
I can't.
What do you do when you get tough-talking detective teams up with a privileged medical examiner to solve crimes on the streets of Boston? Well, one of the top 3 rated basic cable series last year. Before Rizzoli and Isles hit your TV screen, you knew Angie Harmon best from Law & Order and Sasha Alexander from NCIS. And this morning, the 2 tough and talented beauties are joining us live from LA with more on the 4th season of the show. How much fun are you 2 having on this show? Angie, Sasha, glad to have you. Talk about the preparation you guys have in creating these characters and how fun that has to be.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you. Wow.
I know, that was a good intro.
Oh,
Are we done?
Oh, thank you. I
was
practiced
great.
beforehand.
That was
Like it.
amazing.
It's great.
Actually. That's fantastic.
So yeah, just looking at your credits, I mean, I see.
Preparation. Yes. I actually went to Boston and hung out with the homicide unit for a bit of
Really?
time,
Wow.
actually, and it was really revealing. It was really incredible. I have a lot of respect for what people in that line of work do, and you know, I think that's kind of where the humor in the show came from, because you know, as you have all of these people standing around a dead body in a horrific scene, you know, they have their coping mechanisms, and they're still going to talk about, you know, if they have children, what their kids are going to eat for dinner that night, or they hope they make it home to tuck their kids in, or you know, you're always going to have the one that's going to crack the jokes, and I mean, their life continues, and you have to have some sort of way of coping with, you know, the horrificness that's around you. And I think I found that to be the most fascinating thing about the way, you know, these people behaved in that situation. And I loved it. I mean, if I could be a homicide detective, I'd do it.
And Sasha,
I would not be a medical examiner.
well, Sasha, it really comes across
I like
on screen.
playing one, but no, I wouldn't choose to be one.
It really comes across on screen how well you guys get together. And you know, I looked you up online, and I saw a video from Conan O'Brien. And let's just say, you know, you guys described how, you know, there's a lot of touchy-feely going on behind the scenes.
No, there's not. No, there isn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Talk about the rapport you 2 have developed.
Later. Shh, they're watching. Nothing. Nothing.
Is it easy for you 2? Did you kind of get along right away? Is it easy for you to develop that chemistry?
Mm-mm. No. No, not at all. Mm-mm.
I love it. I'm kind of speechless. I don't even know how to follow up a question with that right there. I mean, I think
you can tell no one asked that all ever. We never hear that question.
I think the 3 of us, you know, bring your husbands, bring your kids. Let's all go out, have a good time. You know, that's actually segues into my next question, by the way. You guys both have families. You seem to have a lot of fun. You're living the dream. You're in LA. You're on a successful TV show. You're experts of your craft. What's it like to work in Hollywood and raise a family at the same time?
It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's I actually don't live in Hollywood. I live on the other side of the United States.
Oh my gosh.
It's real tough. But you know, we're in summer right now, so my girls are out of school, so they're here in California, and you know, I try to focus on the positive. They have, you know, their friends on the East Coast, they have their friends on the West Coast. They get to, you know, go back and forth, which a lot of kids, you know, don't get to do. I don't know. I just try to make it work as best as I can and as we can, and we also meet in the middle in Texas during the season because I'm from there, so you know, Jason and the girls will fly 2.5 hours. I fly 2.5 hours as opposed to doing, you know, 5 either way.
And I'm sorry to cut you off, Angie. We only have a few more seconds, but I want to let you guys know you have quite the fan base out there. There's a blog dedicated to you on a Tumblr site that's dedicated to the 2 most beautiful, wonderful actresses in the world. Closed quote. Also, my papa, my grandpa Richard in Decatur, Illinois, thinks you're quite beautiful as well.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. We have great, wonderful supporters and fans. We're really grateful. We have a really
Well, thank you so much for
base.
coming on our show. I wish you guys the best of luck and congratulations on the success of the show.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Angie. Thanks, Sasha.